Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Tea Time with Mr. T. If you could, put your pinkies up, your cups out, and come in for the clink. Okay. I am very happy that you're here, boys and girls, and so is George. Say hi, George.
Hello, boys and girls.
We, as usual, have another wonderful, wonderful story for you that we're getting ready to share in just a moment. Now, Mrs. Duck, what are you doing? Well, hello, Mr. T. I'm just on my way to karate class. I didn't know you were in karate. Yes, look at my brown belt. Do any of you take karate, boys and girls? Yes, it's a wonderful thing, and I'm learning so much. Yeah, like what? Well, did you know that you never doubt that you're the one and you can have your dreams? You're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. Miss Duck, that sounds really familiar. Oh, I gotta go. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Boys and girls, I don't know what to say about that. Mrs. Duck, though, she's great. All right, let's get to our story. What do you say? This is The Adventures of Beakle, the Unimaginary Friend. Beakle, the Unimaginary Friend. And this is by Dan Santat. He is both the author and the illustrator. Wait till you see the pictures here. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. You see your imaginary friend there. Every night, he stood under the stars hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized, Beagle. I'm Beagle. Hi, Beagle. They were perfect together. Beagle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together they did the unimaginable. What do you think about that, boys and girls? So who were the characters in that story? And what happened at the beginning of the story? And then what happened in the middle? What are some things that went on in the middle of that story? And finally, think about what happened at the very end. And you could share all your answers with an adult sitting next to you. Right? I want to show you a couple things real quick before we go about this. If you look at this part, when he is at this park, take a look at all the creatures that are around here to be played with. And then go back to the beginning of our story when you're in the imagination land. And look at, don't they look familiar? All those imaginary friends had made it to the park too. And finally, one more special thing. When Beagle first gets to that tree and he climbs up, look who's down here at the bottom. It's Alice. She was there. She was waiting, huh? All right. Well, I hope you very much enjoyed our book today. I enjoyed reading to you once again. Boys and girls, raise our pinkies. Cups up and come in for the clink. You take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.